Ready, go. Ready, go. Yeah. So the backswing is small. And then you don't have that much time here. So go up and then try to hit the ball. So you're rushing down, not much time. It's fairly arm-driven. It's because the backswing is not that large. And then your lower body, the body is basically spinning during the backswing. Instead of more standing on the right side here, you're spinning and then try to hit the ball with the arms. So then down the line view. Down the line view, one thing you have to pay attention to is that your hands are going low and the club head stays high relative to the swing plane. You see?
So how should I take it back then?
That you have to feel the motion of the club head. You have to let the club head go. Instead of manipulating the club motion with your right. Instead of that, yeah, let it go around your body.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So now, and as we saw in the analysis, the hand motion, the club head motion plane is outward.
Correct.
So we need to change the direction slightly. And also more than anything, we have to increase the backswing size. And then I saw you were practicing. You could generate a lot more range of motion. So as I said earlier, it's not because of your lack of flexibility,
my mind,
but rather it's your choice, your swing pattern that you're using.
I don't like it when you tell me like that. But you're probably right.
Yeah, so the positive side is that you can certainly create the bigger backswing.
Yeah.
So again, as I said, when we get old and then as the engine loses power,
you're very forthright, Doctor.
then we should increase the range of motion more, so they have more time for the acceleration. When you are young and your engine power is way high, then even for short runway, you can quickly accelerate. Yeah. But now it's different. You are in your 70s. You have to understand the reality. you have to face the reality.
I thought this was a golf lesson.
So it's easy. If your engine power goes down slightly, then you can compensate that by increasing the range of motion, by having longer acceleration time. Yeah, that way you can still generate the reasonable speed, right? So the goal here is to increase the backswing size. Yeah. So let's go to the so-called two-step swing drills. And we'll directly go to stage 3. So it has actually 3 stages. Stage 1, you take 2 steps. So throw the club and take step and swing. Stage 2, with a narrow stance, go and then just take 1 step toward the target. Stage 3, without step, but still you have the so-called trigger motion. Bring it back and then let it go. We'll go to stage 3. But now, one thing you have to pay attention to is motion of the club head. Okay? So you have the tendency of keeping the hands low and then keeping the club head high and the stop about here. But if you keep going that way, still the posture will be quite upright, right?
Yes.
So if you let the club head go around your body, then when you continue this motion and then pass the parallel position, then you have a large backswing and also the club head will stay closer to the swing plane here. But if you keep your hands low and then bring the club head high and then try to increase, then the right elbow moves up quite a bit. So in order to feel that, before we actually start using the club, let's use the rope. Let's do the rope swing and then feel the motion of the device you're dealing with. So do you have a rope like this?
I do not.
Okay, then this is yours. So take this with you. So hold the end of the rope here. The goal is to swing the rope back and forth. Because it's flexible, you cannot really manipulate it with the wrist motion, right? That means you have to guide the rope with the body motion and let the rope go around your body. The key here is you have to give enough speed to the rope. when the rope has enough speed, then it will go around your body naturally.
Oh.
Okay, so initial big stroke and then swing, swing, swing. So more than anything, you have to give enough speed to the rope so the rope goes around your body, under the armpit here, both ways, here and here. So all you need is give enough speed to the rope, and then swing back and forth continuously. See? Yeah, that's your stage. Mm-hmm. Yes, very good. Mm-hmm. Yes, you have enough speed. Whoa, this is good. So now, this is really good. This is really good. Then when you work with the club, and I will also use the orange whip, but do the same thing. When you give enough speed here, because of the momentum, it will go around your body. You don't have to lift the head up, okay? So again, let me record this rope swing. Swing. One thing. So the purpose of the rope swing is to develop consistent swing plane. So you should move the rope along the same plane back and forth.
Right.
So pay attention to that. And also wait until the rope goes around your body.
Before you change direction?
Yeah, so mature transition. Okay? So instead of rushing down, swing, swing. Make the backswing a bit faster. Swing, swing. Very good. Swing, 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 swing. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you have enough speed, so you know how to work with the rope. So in order to swing the rope and the weight here, give enough time, your body has to move differently. So instead of just spinning around, when you're holding the club, you can spin around and lift. But when you use the rope, you have to shift your pelvis more laterally.
So it should go, kind of go more
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah. And then let it go. So now this is good. This time, let's try something differently. I will stand on the left side of the target. Try to swing the rope toward me. Still, your stance should be toward the T on the wall, right? But intentionally try to swing the rope more toward me. Okay. I'm on the left side of the target. A bit more. Mm-hmm. 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 Now to the right.
Swing to the right?
So you will have to swing it toward me. When I move, then you will have to adjust the direction. Good. Now square. Left, inward, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very good. So you have good control of the rope motion. This is good. This is really good. I'm surprised. You have not lost your engine power, I think. It's just a matter of reduced range of motion. So you can still hit quite hard the way you swing the rope. Okay. Now, we'll do the same thing, but this time I will record this. So as I move, you adjust the direction of the swing, okay? While keep swinging back and forth. Okay, let's go. Swing, this is a square, swing, swing, swing now inward, swing, 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 swing outward, swing, swing, swing square, swing, swing, swing. Yeah. So this is it. So in order to adjust the direction of the swing, during the backswing, you have to make some changes.
Slightly.
Yeah, in order to swing this way, you have to go more this way.
Right.
In order to swing that way, you go more flatter, right?
Yes.
So everything in whatever you do, you have to adjust the backswing so that you can make it happen in the downswing. Now the rope swing is really good. Then the next one is the orange whip swing here. Oh, by the way, this is yours.
Oh, thank you.
So take it with you. This is mid-side orange whip. Hold about center here of the grip. And now, this one is a heavier than your club. Although this is balanced, the part I like about orange whip is balanced. So it's not too much weightage on this side. But because it has a bulbous end here, you will be able to feel the motion of this end. So instead of keeping the hand low and then try to manipulate the motion of the whip here, feel the motion, just let it go and then keep moving. Keep moving the end of the whip continuously, nicely here. Then you don't have to go high up here, lift this up. So if the motion of the end of the whip is the key here, let it go, and all the way here. And the goal is to see the head of the whip on this side here.
Okay.
Not here, here.
I will try.
Yeah, swing back and forth. Relax the upper body and feel the motion of the whip. Don't fight. Again, develop consistent swing plane back and forth, but give enough backswing motion. And also, at the top, you have to give enough time. So instead of fighting, so try to minimize the bending here.
Oh, I don't want this to bend too much.
So what happens is, if the head wants to go this way, you force the shaft to go this way. It causes bending.
Don't do that.
So wait until, there will be some bending
Yeah.
because of the momentum of the head. But let it go, and instead of fighting, just let it go, and then start the downswing.
Okay.
So the analogy I use a lot is a swing analogy. In your backyard, you have a big swing, okay? And then your grandchild, one of your grandchild is riding the swing. You're pushing, push, instead of when it's coming to you and then try to push.
Okay.
Okay? You have to wait until this is completed and push. The same thing. Go up and wait until this is completed and then let it go. Then you'll have more time up here. Yeah. So work with the whip instead of try to dominate it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now try to swing slightly inward. Yep. So now you can generate a lot of motion here. So later when you work with the club, let it go instead of holding it here. Or lifting it with arms. Instead, by using the body, throw the club so that it can go around your body. So always when you have a continuous motion, you tend to use your body better. With that, you have a faster speed. So with that, it'll go all the way here, right? But when you start from here, if you just try to lift it with the arms, then it's hard to generate that kind of motion. So you have to use your body and throw the club around. Again, continue swinging and give enough time at the end. Swing, 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 swing. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So then let's go to the club swing. First, swing it back and forth as if you're holding the rope or the orange whip. Continuous swing back and forth. try to feel the motion of the club head. Yes. Yeah. Instead of manipulating it, try to feel the motion of the club head. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then in doing that, let's see, let me watch from this direction, your body posture. So again, swing back and forth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now the pelvis, instead of from here spinning, now your pelvis is moving this way more. From here and then let it go. From here and then let it go. So you will start using your right leg better during the backswing because of this motion. Now let me record this. Particularly during the backswing, feel the motion of the end of the club. So instead of using your wrist to manipulate it, let it go away around your body. Let the club go around your body. Yeah. Swing, 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 swing. Okay. So now we have all the groundwork done. Then let's go to stage 3. So you have your regular stance. And then before you start the backswing, throw the club toward the target. Throw and then bring it back. And when you do the trigger motion, that's the target plane that you want to bring your club eventually down. So by throwing the club toward the target, you are already prepping everything. Okay, you are making a strong statement that I'm going to swing along this plane with the trigger motion. Bring it back and then let it go along that plane. So in your image, it's important to set the plane for the trigger motion correctly, right? Yeah. Yes. Again, it's a set by set. So yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. And then now make the whole thing. One thing we lose for sure as we get old is the continuous nature of motion. So the motion becomes a bit more abrupt. Okay. So although still we have a similar range of motion, but the motion becomes a bit more abrupt instead of nice continuous motion. So try to make the whole thing as one continuous motion. Here, let it go. Instead of, okay, make a continuous motion. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now, on the way down, in your image, there is a sticker. There is a sticker here. You want to shake it off.
Oh.
Okay. So you are lazy enough, so you don't like just taking it off. So you want to shake it off. Okay. You don't even want to reach out and then to remove the sticker. Okay. So by swinging, you are shaking it off. So in order to shake it off, you have to have active throwing action here on the way down, right? So you have that imaginary sticker on your head. Yes. Yes. And then have more time at the top. Yes. So it's like this. When you shoot an arrow, you're an archer now. You are transforming to different different things. So this time you're an archer. Pull and develop tension. Aim and then let it go. The same thing. Build the tension and then aim the ball and let it go. So it's important to have more time up there. It's not a pause. It's still continuous motion, but have more time so you don't rush down. Yeah. The trigger motion can be a bit more rigorous instead of just letting it go here. Using the body. Yeah. So the whole purpose of the trigger is to promote active backswing. The purpose of active backswing is to promote good downswing. So by using the trigger, in your image, the main priority is by using this active trigger, you have an active backswing. And with that, you have good wind up and the large enough backswing. Okay. When you achieve that and they have enough transition time, your downswing will be automatically really fast. But in the downswing, again, you have the image of shaking the stick off from your club. Yes. Oh, who's gonna tell you are 73? The way you are swinging, you're actually swinging better than me. I'm only 60, but so you had how many more meals than me? 3 meals a day. You have 30 more years.
Yeah, too many more.
Yeah. But still, your swing is it looks great. So just connect everything using the trigger, active backswing, let it go. Yes. And they have more time. Have more time at the top. Good wind up. So the goal here is at the end of backswing, instead of just letting the wrist go like this, okay, keep the wrist here, and then give more shoulder wind up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So now, let me record from here and then compare this with your initial swing. Okay, stage 3, ready, go. Ready, go. So now definitely your backswing is a lot bigger, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now let's go back to...
Quite a bit bigger, yeah.
And also the way you're swinging, you're not putting much effort here.
Arms, like you say, arms. It's better
And then,
core motion.
particularly when you have a more wind up, shoulder wind up here, and it'll be easier to add more effort in the downswing. Yeah. So, okay. So this is the idea. Again, by using the trigger, you develop active backswing. With active backswing, let the club head go around your body, and also you have a good shoulder turn wind up here. The shoulder turn is not limited by your flexibility. You still have enough flexibility. It's just a matter of, again, it was your choice, right? So just let it go more. So your goal is to put effort in creating this wind up and give more time here. Let it go. So make sure you always see the club head here. At the end of the backswing, the club head is here, not here, right? If you keep the club head here, then downswing direction will be better. Yeah, fairly toward the target. Yes. Oh, the plane looks really good from here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now let's do this. This time, we'll do stage 3, full stage 3. The next one is mini stage 3, which is a smaller trigger motion here, but still use your body and then let it go. And then the time ratio should be similar. Here, the bigger one versus the small one, still overall the same tempo. Okay. So here, Vijay sing, Vijay sing. Still the same tempo, but it's called the mini stage 3, reduced trigger motion, and then regular swing. Let it go. So try to use the rhythm you developed in the stage 3 in your regular swing, okay? So full stage 3, mini stage 3, and your regular swing without the trigger motion. So we are transitioning to the regular swing. And the mini stage 3, yes. And then your regular swing. This time in the regular swing, you lifted your arm. Yeah. So always the key is how to transition from stage 3 to the regular swing. Still in the regular swing, you have to take advantage of the rhythm. So what you have to remember is that the way you move your body, that's what you need to remember. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So still here, you should have a large enough backswing. Your goal is not lifting here, but let it go all the way here. So again, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular. Yeah. Yes. This time a bit rushed at the top. A bit rushed. Yeah. With that also, you moved your body backwards slightly in the regular swing. But still, it's an active right leg action. Yeah. So in order to have active backswing, shift the body to the right and then push the ground with the right leg. Yes. When you have that, let it go and then go to this much here. So again, full stage 3, mini and the regular. Yes. Now you're moving similarly now more and more as you repeat this. So this is the idea. So for a while, keep practicing this. Yeah. Full stage 3 and mini stage. Mini stage 3, the magnitude of the trigger motion can be manipulated. You can go a lot smaller or a bit larger, but basically it will make the transition from stage 3 to regular swing a bit smoother.
Sure.
Yeah. So now, let me record this. So full stage 3, mini stage 3, and regular swing. Okay. Ready, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and regular. Go. Try to go more, make a bigger backswing. I think you can go a bit more. Okay, the same thing. Ready, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and regular. Go. My problem is when you move, my camera also moves with your body motion because I want to feel the rhythm. Now, let's do this again, one more time. Try to have a bigger motion and have more time. So here, exaggerate the VJ here. VJ sing. VJ sing. When you have exaggerated the motion here, your body also turns more, your body is more ready. Then naturally, downswing will be more active. So give a bit more backswing and then have more time at the top. So the whole goal is to create this wind up and then building tension here, right? So instead of when you try to hit something hard, you don't really do this, but rather, boom, right? So by using this motion, you're building this motion. The same thing. There you go. So you have to build the tension in your muscles, in these big muscles. Okay. Again, full stage 3, regular, mini and the regular, but make sure you have a good wind up in the body during the backswing. And then also, when you move, it's a club head motion centric. So if your body goes too much like this, and then this wrist goes here, then the timing is not matched. So always the key is moving the club head instead of.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yes. This time. Mini stage 3 is the same thing. And also, if your body motion is a bit too jerky, then dissociation occurs. So here, even though this is a smaller one, bring it instead of quick motion here. So as you have more time at the end of the backswing, the same thing happens at the end of the trigger motion. You have to have a good time there. So again, both ways, if your wife is on that side, you are on this side, and you push the swing each other, both ways you have to wait until this comes and then push, right? So the same thing. End of the trigger motion, have more time, and then start the backswing. End of the backswing, more time, and then let it go. That way you can really make a continuous motion. At this time, the backswing is small. No. Again, in the trigger motion, body went first. So still is the club head motion. So continuous club head motion. In the backswing, the club head has to move fast. Let it go. Yeah. So this time, let's put a ball here and then actually hit the ball with that scenario, okay? So again, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular. But this time, you are hitting the ball, okay? You can step back. When you do the stage 3 and mini stage 3, you can step back instead of, there, do the,
Hit the ball afterwards?
yeah, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and then in your regular swing, hit the ball. Yeah. Hesitated. At the beginning of the backswing, you hesitated. And always feel the motion of the club head. It's a club head centric perspective. So what matters is moving the club head well instead of body going too early. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So again, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular. Between full stage 3 and the mini stage 3, the time is too short. So even the time gap between full stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular, this is all part of the rhythm. So do not rush between the swings, okay? Everything is rhythm. So you have to match what you do to a good rhythm here. So So here,
Between the swings, make them give
so
more time.
swing. And you feel that even when you walk or slightly walk, feel the rhythm, the same rhythm. The whole thing is under the same rhythm. Okay, so it's a matter of strategy, how well you migrate from stage 3 to a regular. And then, because in your stage 3, you develop good rhythm, so in your regular swing, you don't have to worry about that. All you need is just to have fast enough and a large backswing, then your body will just respond naturally. So your goal is to deliver the club head to where the ball is. And then also swing through all the way here, instead of putting effort in the downswing. Remember, shaking the sticker, let it go all the way. Again. And remember, swinging slightly inward, adjust the direction. So you can prep that by using the trigger motion. Your trigger goes a bit flatter, and with that, you will tell yourself that's the direction you are swinging. Yes. Yeah, that impact was a lot better now, judging from the launch angle. Again, by using the trigger, you are guiding yourself which direction you are going to swing, and then maintain that throughout the entire routine here. Yeah, you see the ball direction is adjusting because of your trigger motion. So use the trigger strategically. With that, you will be able to direct the swing, right? And then on the way down, make sure you swing along that way. Okay, one more. You broke the ball. Yeah, so now let's record this. Let's record this. So overall, you are getting used to this rhythm. So keep practicing this, okay? All right, ready? Full stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular. Use the trigger strategically. Ready, full stage 3, mini stage 3, and regular. Go. When you have consistent shot, then you can adjust the direction by using the trigger and then imaging that you're going to swing more this way. And also you can move the ball position. If you move the ball position more left, then you tend to hit this way. So those changes can be done when you work on this and fine-tuning your swing on the range. You can do that. But the bottom line is, if you see the flow here, naturally, because of the stage 3 now, Yeah, you go this much. So you're not fighting anything.
Oh, I got shorter there, didn't I?
Yeah. So in the downswing, because you just try to hit the ball too much instead of creating the same backswing motion. So this is the key.
Saw that
And
difference.
it takes some time to go from stage 3 to regular, but it depends on your purposeful practice
Yeah.
and image here. So make sure you have a bigger backswing in the normal swing. Yeah. You see the club goes all the way down here in the stage 3. This time a lot shorter.
Yeah. I see.
So try to see the club head on this side here, down here. Okay. Yeah, but that's it. Now you broke out of your habit of a really short backswing. When you have increased the backswing, naturally your body will move differently. Instead of going here, you're more going this way here, and then just let it go by using stage 3. Stage 3 is really useful as your pre-shot routine. When you get used to it, and then always have large enough backswing, then you don't. Once you repeat this several times, you will automatically be able to do that because this is so natural. It's a natural movement, so there's nothing you can intentionally try to promote.